Hello and welcome to the W Series Hungary in Hungary Grand Prix. And if I'm a bit out of breath, it's because I haven't really stopped in the past hour, and I quickly had to redo my hair so that I didn't look like a crazy woman. Yes, and Joshua has put up the W Series Hungary ring race. What's it called? That thing when it's timing, that's it. See, my head's all over the place. Though, weirdly, it has all the F1 drivers' names on it, which really confuses me right now. And I still haven't fully done my notes. So, actually, where's my pen gone? Oh, there it is.
Don't look at me about where your pen's gone. Hello, everybody. We are completely out of time at the moment because the Formula 1 qualifying was red flagged. So the W Series is running slightly delayed. So do bear with us while we try our best in order to fix that. So whilst we wait for the W Series, for the next 4 minutes, while they form up on the grid, please enjoy this Sir Frank Williams tribute that aired a couple of years ago. So, as Lee Mackenzie's in the F1 pit lane with the W Series presenter, I'll hand back over to Megan to throw over to the feature.
Right, so let's go to the feature.
Across Formula One's 70-year history, there have been many remarkable individuals that have moulded the sport into what it is today. Sir Frank Williams might just be the most remarkable.
Born Francis Owen Garbett Williams in the northeast of England in South Shields during the Second World War on the 16th of April 1942, Frank was destined to be in motorsport, but his future didn't lie behind the cockpit of the wheel, and eventually found himself dealing in racing cars.
In 1966, Frank Williams started the Frank Williams racing team with his driver Piers Courage. They started together in Formula 2 before graduating to Formula 1 50 years ago in 1969.
The team's only car was a second-hand Brabham chassis, and the team at the time was a skeleton staff. Despite all the odds, the team finished on the podium in only their second race at Monaco, and also claimed a second place in the United States Grand Prix at Watkins Glen.
However, the team hit tragedy just 1 year later in 1970 as its driver Piers Courage tragically died during the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. Sir Frank was devastated, but didn't want to lose out on his and Piers' dream of racing in Formula 1, so nobly continued the sport.
With debt mounting up as the seasons passed, Sir Frank sold his Williams team to businessman Walter Wolff in 1976.
Frank stayed on at the Wolff team as team principal in 1976, but decided to try again. And in 1977, Williams Racing Engineering was born, Frank's second Formula 1 team.
Sir Frank teamed up with ambitious young engineer by the name of Patrick Head, who only the previous year had hired him at Wolff. At first, the team were based out of an old carpet warehouse, but after signing the young, fast Australian driver Alan Jones and a sponsorship deal from the Middle East, the team had finally become players at the top half of the field.
The team claimed its first podium in 1978, and just 1 year later came into its own with 5 victories in the later half of 1979.
The first of which was here at Silverstone exactly 40 years ago to the day, a fitting place for a first victory.
In 1980, Alan Jones won the Drivers' Championship and Williams secured back-to-back Drivers' and Constructors' titles in 1980 and 1981. However, just as Williams was finding its feet, in 1986, Frank suffered a life-changing crash injury after what happened at France on the way back from Paul Ricard.
Severely paralysed, the doctors consulted Sir Frank's wife Ginny about turning off his life support. She refused, and Sir Frank cheated death and returned to the sport to run the team. Williams won the 1986 Constructors' Championship and both titles the following year.
Over the next 33 years, Williams has cemented itself as one of the most dominant teams in Formula One history, with 7 drivers' titles, 9 constructors' titles, and 114 race victories, all under Sir Frank's rule. Now 77, Sir Frank is the world's longest living paraplegic and still the figurehead of his team, Williams. They have built some of the finest cars in Formula One history. They have raced some of the finest drivers in the sport's history. And behind all of that, for the past 50 years, is one man, Sir Frank Williams. Now, with his 3 children, including Claire Williams, who is the deputy team principal at the moment of Williams, she gave birth to a son last year, ensuring that the Williams name will live on forevermore in Formula One.
So, just realised we have a new addition to the W Series drivers, and that's Caitlin Wood. Unfortunately, I don't know the number of her car, so I'm going to have to just spot for a number I don't know.
20.
Oh, 20.
There you go. I'm glad I can help. We're under a delay here for the W Series start because the Formula 1 qualifying, if you've followed us over from watching our qualifying stream to watching our W Series stream with Megan leading, the red flag came out due to a very interesting crash with Carlos Sainz at the last corner in Q2. So Q3 ran a little bit delayed, and so everything's running about 15 minutes delayed.
I'm glad I have a fin jumper on.
Yeah, so if you wanted to take you through the grid, I have it right here, and you can see it on the monitor, and you can see it on the screen as well. So if you want to take us first of all through the practice times, because I know you've got that there.
Actually, I don't have a practice time because I threw them away.
Not to worry, I can help with that.
Stupidly, I did.
I've got the results here somewhere to talk us through the practice and the qualifying sessions.
Trust me, go to results and standings, then you get mistaken, trust me.
Well, what's in race and standings?
Practice.
Oh, I see, yeah. Where are we? We're at round 4 now, aren't we?
Yeah.
There we go, Hungary. So here's the practice sessions times.
Now they put the quali on.
There you go then. You can talk us through the practice while we've got delays.
Okay, so in the practice session, it was first Jamie Chadwick. She's been on top all weekend. Then second, it's Biscuit Visser. Bitesky Visser, not Biscuit.
Biscuit Visser. Have you got biscuits on your brain, Megan?
Yeah, because I had to put loads of biscuits in earlier. I couldn't even put all of them in. It was overflowing.
I do not blame you. Anyway, I'm staying out. This is your shot now.
Then third was Volvend. Then fourth, Marta Garcia, not Bellin. Fifth was Alice Powell. Sixth, Irina Sidakova. Seventh is Marty. Eighth, Caitlin Wood making her debut. Ninth, Abby Eaton. 10th, Argon. 11th, Kimalainen. 12th, Hawkins. 13th, Koyama. 14th, Belen Garcia. 15th, Tomaselli. 16th, Sarah Moore. 17th, Saber Cook. And 18th, Vicky Piria. Basically got the names all down now. Okay, for quali results, it was Jamie Chadwick in first, topping the weekend again. Second, Alice Powell. Third, Marty. Fourth, Visser. Fifth, Irina Sidakova. Sixth, Tomaselli. Seventh, Marta Garcia. Eighth, Emma Kimalainen. Ninth, Belen Garcia. 10th, Jess Hawkins. 11th, Vicky Piria. 12th, Argon. 13th, Volvend. 14th, Eaton. 15th, Koyama. 16th, Sarah Moore. 17th, Caitlin Wood. And 18th, Saber Cook.
And of course, Vicky Piria got a 60-second time penalty for track limits abuse in practice going into qualifying. That's why she's so far down from where she actually qualified from as well. And there's your starting grid then. Your starters, what was it? You started for 6? You started for 10? Can't remember how it goes. But yeah, we should be underway by now. We should be 4 minutes into this half-hour race. But the qualifying for F1 running long meant we're delayed.
I'm going to keep these up because they're up from when I was doing the washing up.
Ready for this racetrack though? It's a good track as well. Short track racing. They're averaging around about a 1 minute 46, so should get around about 22 laps in for today's race. About the same as what we had for the Formula. Well, not the Formula. What's it called? Formula 3 race. I was right with Formula 3. I should have stayed with Formula 3 race.
Trust your gut.
Yeah, trust the gut. But I think mainly today as well, we're going to see a very quick run My tip for the winner was Fabian Volverend, but she's had a poor qualifying, down in 13th place. So Jamie Chadwick and Alice Powell, the two championship rivals lining up on the first row of the grid as well. Two British drivers as well. My money, Alice Powell will have the inside line down towards turn 1. I think she'll definitely get the lead. But Jamie is a quick racer. But we saw her back at Silverstone, struggles in mid-packs, likes to be out front racing.
She does struggle in mid-packs. And to amend a line that Remus Lupin said, the gut never lies.
The gut never lies, yeah.
I like that one.
The map never lies, yeah. The gut never lies, yeah. So we keep going on as well. But this track as well, it's a pole position here as well. Incredibly good. The history records for F1, pole's been won here 16 times, and from the front row 23 times out of its 36-year history. So it's got a very strong run that this race will be won from the front row of the grid.
So we're looking at either of the championship rivals of Jamie Chadwick and Alice Powell to win this race. And it's...
Sorry, I was going to say, in terms of the standings at the moment, Alice Powell leads on 54 points. Jamie Chadwick is on 48 points. Sarah Moore on 36. It's a British 1, 2, 3 in the championship.
It is, and it looks like it's going to be even tighter for the next week's standings if whoever wins this race. And it's just to move on to like a Formula 1 topic. I know that it's Mercedes 1-2, so if that standing's correct, then it looks like it's going to be a Mercedes win tomorrow.
Yeah, history against Red Bull tomorrow as well. But with this race as well, this is the last race for the W Series before the long summer break, before we get going again in Belgium.
It is.
But I'm looking forward to it. Belgium's going to be a great racetrack for the W Series. They raced at Zolder back in season 1. It wasn't as good, so definitely being at Spa with these cars, fantastic. And I'm thinking everyone's going to go out for honours here. So we are now 7 minutes into a delayed period. I suppose we should put up start delayed somewhere.
Yeah, and I think I finally got the names of the drivers down.
Have you now?
Yeah. But I won't mess up on their last names. I generally think and feel like I've got that down. And it's after this, since I've been running around and doing the clothes I'm wearing, I'm just going to get ready for bed after this. Because I feel like just falling in bed asleep, and it's
not moving for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and I know we have the quiz tonight, but still,
I'm looking forward to it as well because this is the last one we have to do today. Of course, you can join us on the fantastic series coming up as well for the for our coverage of. Something's happened at the moment up here in the box, so give us a second.
Right, so we're lining up on the grid right now, and it all looks to be okay. I'm wondering if we're going to have any stallers on the grid, because we usually have at least one. And even though we've already gone through this, starting grid, on row 1, we have Jamie Chadwick and Alice Powell. Then on row 2, Marty and Visser. Then on row 3, we are going to have Irina Sudakova and Bruna Tomaselli. Then on row 4, it is Marta Garcia and then Emma Kimmerleinen. Row 5, it is Belen Garcia and Jess Hawkins. Then row 6, it is Vicky Piria and it's Argan. Then row 7, it is going to be Fabian Volverand and then Abby Eaton. Then on row 8, it is Miki Kayama and Sarah Moore. And then making her debut is Caitlin Wood on row 9 alongside Sabre Cook.
Nearly ready for the 15-second light to come on. That's the last light for W Series. The fans have stayed as well, 50,000 of them here, for a start delayed procedure, but we will be going green ASAP as well after a 10-minute delay due to F1's red flag period as well.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks F1. Thanks F1. 15 seconds to go into the formation lap.
Right.
Like how they've also got the W Series banner on the electric board, because previously in the first race of this year it was the F1 banner. And I thought that's all right, but this is W Series.
Yeah, this is W Series, not F1. Right, we're getting ready. The formation lap is now underway as Jamie Chadwick makes her way down the grid, and she seems to be doing okay. let's hope we don't have any stallers for the formation lap because that would just
No.
be nightmarish.
Well, these girls have been in the car now for over 45 minutes, and with they have got a drink
They
tube
must
in
be
there.
boiling.
Yeah, but they're in there longer.
am.
They're in there longer now than they would have been for
And they
before.
can line and radio.
Just make sure that the lockouts into turn 1 are kept at a minimum as well.
Yeah, so obviously she's a bit worried about what's going to happen around turn 1. Anyone would be. I mean, it is an extremely tight circuit because me and you raced in it earlier.
Yes.
And it's bad because we kept ramming into each other, and sometimes I didn't mean to ram into you.
Yeah, the circuit tightens up in the middle half. So, as I say, it is...
Not very good,
Yeah, it's incredibly hard as well to keep an eye on it as well. So,
especially around the hairpin.
however, we were supposed to have rain, but it's beautiful track conditions out there.
And the air temperature is 29 Celsius and 84 Fahrenheit. The track temperature is 54 Celsius and 129 Fahrenheit. The humidity's 43%, so that's fair, though it could be a bit better, where the wind speed is a 1.8 kilometers per hour, and it's going northeast. So
Yeah,
that's
and
really
it's
good.
it's changed position since qualifying. It was going south at F1's qualifying around about 40 minutes ago. So it's changed position already.
So at least it's on the downforce, it's going to get a nice little bit of a breeze into the
Yeah.
the drivers for a bit.
And of course, everybody's hope now is as well that we don't have a safety car. We don't have a red flag.
Please don't let there be a red flag.
They have been sat in the car for so long now. They just want
I've
to.
had enough of those.
They
And I wasn't
want-
even in the box.
They want to get on with racing. They just want to go back in, celebrate, and go into a summer break. These women have had a very hard, intense 4 races now. They've 2 in Austria, the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Now here in Hungary, they've been back to back. They've been doing other things alongside it as well. Jess Hawkins did a touring car race in between the 2 races at Austria and going into Silverstone as well. So they are ready for this challenge.
They are, and they're all starting to line up onto the grid. And everyone seems to be behaving themselves today, hopefully.
Fingers crossed, anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking at the middle half of the grid. I mean, I don't like the fact that Vicky Piria and Argan are together on the grid right now.
Turn 1 will be crucial as well because of the inside line and it's downhill.
Right, 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights, and it's we're underway for this. And I forgot what I said there.
Great start from Jamie Chadwick down towards turn 1.
Right, so everyone's just... Oh, who's number 7? Kimma Linen's trying to get through, and I don't like... She's the one who was worried on everything, and we have a slight lock-up from a yellow
Marty
car.
Garcia.
Yeah, and right now it's looking okay, though I feel like Sidakova's trying to inch her way around it. Marty right now, and I'm pretty sure she can get around Marty and Visser.
Couple of positions changed further back as well as he headed down towards turn 1. Great start from Jamie Chadwick. Alice Powell was left in the dust. She had to defend from Nira Marty as well. Up towards turn 4. They're still going side by side further back. But watch out. Oh, crash in the back.
Someone has gone off the grid, and I don't know who
Vicky
it is.
Piria. Vicky Piria. She's dropped right back.
How do you know?
The timing screen changed. As Garcia as well having a bit of a problem down there. That's Belen Garcia, the 22. Multiple lockups, so maybe Kimmerlinen wasn't told to save the tyres after all.
Right, so we've got 2 teammates side by side at the moment, and that is... Do you know what? If I could see who it was, I would tell you, but unfortunately, it's not allowing me.
No, timings are still a bit dodgy up here for the W Series as well. As a move going on the inside, that's Belen Garcia diving up the inside of the number 7 of Emma Kimmerlinen. Kimmerlinen holding around the outside.
Right, so it seems like they're going round... Oh, and a
she
little
touched
bit of
the back.
contact with the back wing for...
Belen Garcia
Belen Garcia, thank you.
hit the back of Emma Kimmerlinen.
That's not going to be good. Kimmerlinen was very worried about things, and I swear I just saw a yellow pop on that screen for a second.
We agree.
So someone's going to be slightly off. Right, so we've backed... Oh, Volvend is going back into 16th. See, I knew there was a yellow on that screen.
And Caitlin Wood. Caitlin Wood dropped down to 18th place as well. Volveren down to 18th. She's into the pit lane.
Volvend was in the pits, and Volvend, radio?
Oh, she's lost her front wing. So, that Volveren's lost her front wing. So go to the crash crew,
Yeah,
not
so
the pit stops.
Obviously, this has been a little bit of a setback for Volvend, and you had hopes on it. Replay of the start, and we can see that. Ooh, who was that getting? You see, the camera quality needs to be better because I can't see the numbers at all. Though no lockups today, which is amazing because we haven't had a single race without them. We can go see side by side go to teammates of Sidakova and her teammates.
Sidakova launched up the inside at turn 1. That was a great one. There's the contact, look. That's
who was that with?
Volveren flying over the top of, I hate to say it, I think it's Sarah Moore.
She went on to 2 wheels there. No wonder she had to go to the crash crew. And we have a lockup from what appears to be...
Yeah, no front wing with Volveren. So that's why... Oh, she got air coming over the exit turn. She got air at the exit at turn 4. So locked up the hill and went straight up. The crash crew is the W Series engineering team that replaced the front wing. The teams don't do that. The crash teams do.
Yeah, and right now it seems to be quite level with Alice Powell just... trying to get round
Gap 1
outside.
Yeah.
And fastest lap for Jamie Chadwick with a 1:44.875.
So that's 1.277 seconds clear.
Volven's left the pits now, and that means she has rejoined the race, so that's good news for that.
Sidakova coming under slight pressure from Beitska Visser in towards turn 1, but Neria Marti in P3 still. And watch out, Jess Hawkins down to P10, Abby Eaton P12 as well. But Aya Argan dropped further back on that initial start as well. So she's struggling for a couple of positions there. But as you say, Megan, Chadwick with the fastest lap, a 1:44.875.
Yep, and right now nothing's really happening, which is annoying because they're not showing anything good. And do you know what? I hate the numbering system for W Series. And do you know why?
Enough.
Because I can't see who they are.
Sorry. Narina Marti was sliding at the exit there, turn 6 as well. So she's having to control that car an awful lot. And Sidakova falling into the back of the clutches of Beitska Visser. Visser looking incredibly good to the chicane. She gained a couple of tenths at least through that part of the track.
Yay.
And she's on the back of her now.
Yeah, they actually went closer like I wanted. No, don't go behind a tree.
And Beitska Visser closing up then as well. Chadwick, 1.47 seconds advantage over at the moment to Alice Powell.
Right, so I don't know where to start now because, and it's Marta Garcia is about to be cast by Emma Kimalainen, and Eaton looks to have gone ahead of 4 people right now. So what?
I think she ran off the track ever so slightly and got back ahead. So I think it momentarily glitched the systems as well. Chadwick overall best again, Megs.
Right, so everyone's crossing the line now, going down into turn 1. Let's hope it's not carnage like it was the first time.
Sidakova under pressure. Beitska Visser looking to the inside. Beitska's got tyre wear on those Hanok tyres.
I'm not surprised she's got tyre wear. She was trying to force her way around Visser and Marty at the same time.
Yeah.
So assuming that there might have been a little bit of contact between her and Visser because they were incredibly close on the track when I was looking at them.
I think some of the track cameras have gone down because we were relying on the helicopter camera a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting really annoyed because I can't tell where everyone is.
Really unusual 5 light procedure as well. They didn't use the normal track camera.
Also,
they cut way further back and it switched the positions. Yeah.
And I was struggling to keep up. I was just 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light. What the hell? That's exactly what I felt like. I didn't know how to keep up.
So on board now as well. Beitska Visser closing in on Sidakova and through the chicane as well, keeping quite quick and quite cool.
Right, so...
Will it rain later in this race, as Synthol says?
Ooh. No, I don't think.
I'm looking at the weather forecast. It's not predicted to rain now until tomorrow, but we were supposed to have thunder and lightning all day. Hasn't really happened.
I wish we did have thunder and lightning.
Powell's closing up as well to the front there as well. So Alice Powell, 1.427 seconds closing on the gap. Chadwick leads as well. Watch out, Marta Garcia closing on the battle between Sidakova and Beitska Visser for P4.
Oh, Marta, you're going to want to kind of avoid that. I mean, Sidakova and Visser, when they're on the grid together, they get vicious.
Look at that, though. Another fast lap for Jamie Chadwick. That's 4 laps running as well. This time it's a 1:43.802. Visser looking for a move.
Race control, turn incident involving cars 5
Volvo
end under investigation.
So that's the front wing incident. And,
Why aren't
yeah.
they including the other car?
Not sure, actually. And I want to take a look at why, because the other one was, I think, a teammate, Saber Cook. So, yeah, I was right.
It was.
He was saying, yeah, the white car. So we'll keep an eye out on why the Saber Cooker wasn't involved in that. Sarah Moore down in 15th place at the moment now.
I'll tell you what, I'm just glad that Piria and Tomaselli didn't collide at all, because Piria dropped down way too fast. And then
She
there's
got
also
caught up.
Argon.
Yeah. Aya Argan as well. Where did she start this race again?
Yeah.
P12. It's moved up to P11, but was initially on the getaway, a lot higher up the grid, but dropped further back. So
She was. And I generally don't like it when Argon and Piria are in the same, kind of area, because it just sends my heart, racing. 'Cause I'm just like, please don't crash into each other.
Eaton is holding up a gap now. Cook, Koyama, and Moore all there together as well. Joining that party as well
You need a tiny...
is Vicky Piria. But yeah, this is unusual from Abby at the moment, being the driver holding everybody up.
Yeah, you would think that she would be a bit faster right now, and it's...
The field is very much spread out.
I'll tell you what, I'm incredibly impressed by Saber Cook right now, since she's always been at the back of the grid for the past few races. Though right now she's just rocketing up the field, and would be if Saber wasn't being held up by Abby. And Jamie Chadwick gets the fastest lap again with a 1:43.754. And we have around 21 minutes to go of this race.
And very bizarre that 5 laps running now, Jamie Chadwick's at the fastest lap. She is doing a Nigel Mansell right now of, again, getting more and more time, needing more time, finding more time, having more time. It's fantastic, as now we're seeing under pressure as well. The 97 as well of Bruno Tomaselli on the back of Belen Garcia. They're closing up as well out there.
I've been on my feet for the past hour and a half, so I just need to sit down for a bit. Right, so... I think everything's going quite smoothly. Everyone's kind of trying to behave themselves. Oh, team radio from Marta Garcia.
So good start. Pace is really good. Pace is really good.
They're telling her that she's having good pace, and it's true. She's in 6th, and I think she's pretty close soon to be passing Visser. Well, that's if Visser doesn't pass Sodakova by the time that she gets there.
6 tenths between them, so that's an entirely possibility. 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes been very uneventful so far in this race. I was expecting more drama. I was certainly expecting more contact down turn 1 than what we got.
I'll tell you what, Marta Garcia is going to have to defend quite a lot right now, because Emma Kimmerleinen's coming up on, I think, the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, the inside of her. Oh, we're seeing that right now, and she's catching up quite well, actually. And
Chadwick's pulled out a 2.5, apologies.
Jeez.
Second gap now between herself and Alice Powell.
So it's looking quite good for Chadwick right now. Though you never know, because she might crash out, because that's happened before in other races.
Happened in the W, didn't it? It was in race 1. We had contact at the podium.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a really bad nightmare.
Belen Garcia under pressure from Tomaselli down towards turn 1. If you're watching with us, it's the red car and the green car. That's all we can say at the moment.
I'll tell you who I want to see right now. Our new person, Wood.
Caitlin Wood.
Yeah. I want to see...
Down in
where she is.
17th place at the moment. And is 4 seconds off the pace of Vicky Piria. Piria on the back there. But if you look, it's actually Saber Cook who's having the battle. It's big jump of the curb there from Tomaselli at the top of the hill, turn 4. That's unusual to see in a Formula 3 spec car. Now we should also point out this is a Euro Formula 3 spec car. They are 100 horsepower less than what you get in the FIA Formula 3 car that follow this race, the second race of the day for Formula 3. These are Euro spec cars. The others that we see later are FIA World Championship Formula 3.
Do you know, I swear I've just seen some of that aero spray on one of the cars, and not the green cars, before you ask.
The Veloce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on one of the other cars. And I'm not so sure about why that is. Though, it's good to see they're using a bit of F1 standard.
You wanted to see Caitlin Wood. She's on the timing screen as a new personal best, a 1:46.404, and that is Fabian Volverend. So already, my pick for race winner at the W Series from the Grid Network. She's last on the board after an opening lap pit stop. So if you're watching from the Grid Network, I think that's classifies as a curse of the commentator, Joe and Adam.
Hold on, I'm just going to see who's going to crash. Hold on.
Megan's pointing. Caitlin Wood with a new personal best, a 1:46 now, out there as well. Looking quite good. You've picked...
Oh, Emma Kymäläinen.
Where is Emma Kymäläinen? P7 with Belen Garcia.
Oh, not Belen.
She's actually in between the two Garcias. Marta Garcia's P6, Belen Garcia's P8. And Emma Kymäläinen is slotted into P7.
Kymäläinen and Belen Garcia together on a grid.
You did say, and it's happened. Yeah.
Great. So right now we're seeing them all go around what I'm assuming by the track angle.
Turn 4.
Yeah, I was going to say turn 4. I'm actually getting good at this. So I'm slowly learning where everything is.
Saber Cooks.
Replay.
What's happened? Oh, is that the wing mirrors? Have the
getting
wing mirrors failed? What's happened to Saber Cook?
Oh, it's just gone down. She
her
can't
wing.
see.
Yeah, I think her wing mirrors have failed, haven't they?
Oh, that's a common problem today.
But yeah, both of the wing mirrors.
I'd like down and failed.
Yeah, both of the wing mirrors on Saber Cook's car have failed as Koyama, I think, has passed Saber Cook. Because she's moved up to 13th. Cook's to 14th.
Hold on.
We're waiting for official coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might have passed back now.
Well, yeah, because now our screen's showing Saber Cook 13th, Miki Koyama down in 14th. Let's hear Team Radio once again from Saber Cook.
I can't see behind because if I hear someone comes up, please tell me.
I can't see behind. Is there anyone behind me? Please tell me.
But you are... It's the same pace. Get focus.
Same pace, they're being told. So don't worry, you're all fine, but just stay a little bit off the pace. Look at this now as well.
Ooh.
That's Belen? No.
No, that is more going round outside of Saber Cook, or attempting to, and it's...
Didn't work
I'm
out.
not really looking forward to that because, of course she
Cook's
can't
wing mirrors have
defend.
failed, yeah. Cook's wing mirrors have failed. How on earth have both of the wing mirrors failed?
I don't know. It must be like a technical malfunction that happened.
I've never seen both wing mirrors fail before.
No, but it seems to be a common problem today in wing mirrors.
Was it Latifi in FP3?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just cracked.
Mm.
Just be glad you aren't Latifi.
So they're on both sides as well. What's that, 14 years bad luck if they fall off and smash?
Does that mean that Latifi has 7 years bad luck now?
I don't think. They're not actually...
Or was he before just catching up on it?
Formula One mirrors aren't like normal mirrors. They're plastic reflective. So they're not mirror. They're not glass mirror like we have at home. They are different types of mirrors. So it's not really... It's only the glass mirrors, if they shatter, that it's 7 years bad luck. With these type of mirrors, it's like the stuff you get at science exams. Those type of mirrors. It's just reflect... It's like...
I'm hoping that the 7 years bad luck for the mirror thing isn't true.
It's like a bit of plastic cardboard with reflective tape put on it, mainly. That's what... Because then it's lightweight as possible for F1 cars. So I'm surprised. I think it's also it's the glass holder that's in it, the plastic holder that's shattered, not the mirror itself. The glass holder's shattered.
Imagine if it was like a mirror breaking company.
Careless air? I don't know.
That would be a bad job to work at, though. Just like,
the
how
Addams
many years
family?
bad luck do you have? 1,000 something.
Millions, after day one. Would probably rack up, wouldn't it? 'Cause I wonder how many mirrors you could smash in a matter of hours. Probably thousands of them.
Imagine if you all had them lined up in dominoes.
Just go around with a hammer. It'd be easy. How do we go on to that topic as well? Proves how much of an interesting race this W1 is as well. Because
Saber Cook's windmills.
yeah, because this is not actually an exciting race. I'm surprised actually about this race at Hungary because if it was wet, we would have been having an exciting race. If it was because it's dry,
We would.
the cars have been set up differently. They were expecting rain, so we've got Jamie Chadwick leading by 3.4 seconds right now, and with it, she'll take the lead of the championship off Alice Powell.
Yeah, we've got 13 minutes left of
Plus one
this race. Plus 1 lap, yes. And earlier I thought I saw Jamie catch a little bit of air on a little bit of the curb side, so that's not going to be very good for the
Oh, who's that?
wheels.
Oh, it's Wolverine getting out of the way. It's Fabian Wolverine getting out of the way because she's being blue flagged. That's what I thought we had a car slowing.
I know, I thought that as well. I thought, oh, some
That
action.
would be Saber Cook slowing. So hang on, that's both of the teams having. Oh, she's out. Fabian Wolverine's coming into the pit lane. This must be for retirement, surely. Because you already, I know you're last overall,
she?
but yeah, here she is. Look, Fabian Wolverine into the pit lane.
Oh,
Is this a retirement? Yeah, out goes Fabian Wolverine.
I don't know. We're going to have to wait on that. It would not surprise me that it's a retirement, though Jamie Chadwick again has got the fastest lap.
1:43.669. And is
Just be glad that last one wasn't a 6.
Yeah, 666. Yeah. I'll tell you what though as well. Look at this, Sidakova, quicker. It's actually she's slower than Bajskavissa, I think. Can't work out. Yeah, Bajskavissa's quicker. Yeah. So it's the gap 5 tenths, 5.5 tenths, closing, and Sidakova, the young 18-year-old from Russia, has to hold off Bajskavissa. Closing up. Oh, and there you go.
Yeah,
She stopped at the crash garage actually.
Fabian Wolverand is out, and that's just sad.
That's my pick gone then for the grid network.
Do you want to choose anyone else?
Nah, it's too late. They were locked in last week. I can't go ahead and change it.
No, just like for going out.
Well, I think to be doing better than you at picking who's going to retire from the race. All the fans walking to get some food.
Fine.
Lunchtime,
So-
of course.
The next person to be out is going to be.
Jess Hawkins. You've picked Jess Hawkins.
No, I think it's Argon.
No, your finger was on Jess Hawkins.
Why
As,
would I pick one
yeah.
Argon?
Don't know. As there goes Fabian Wolverend out of the race.
Either one of them.
She did what you did actually just then. Take the hair bobble out, and the hair just fell down. You did that 13 seconds before we went in for the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I think at the start of the show you can see me going like that with my hair.
Yeah. Well, it was an annoying one as well to get a delay. We weren't supposed to be on air, but we didn't get told how long the delay would be, so we had to go on air
We
on
still
time.
had 5 minutes.
Yeah, we had to go on air at the time we said because we presumed it would be a on-time start, but it was delayed by 10 minutes.
Yeah, that really annoyed me.
Yeah.
Because I'd still needed to put the bin out.
Officially retired then has Fabian Wolverend. She is officially
Yeah.
out of this race.
That's sad, though. At least Caitlin Wood doesn't have to be worrying about being last in her first race. So that's good. Right.
As Amy Reynolds is saying right now over the radio as well, it's interesting enough because Fabian Wolverend's fourth in the title. She's only 2 points off Sarah Moore. She's now going to go into this championship hunt after the summer break. Quite a number of points behind.
She is, and it's right now I can see that Sidakova is going to have to be careful because it looks like this is getting closer and closer to passing her. Though also a bit further down the grid, Bellenglass is having to defend from Tomaselli right now. And it's even further down the grid. It's a battle between Moore and Piria. And it's Saber Cook's trying her best to defend Balassa.
Fabian Wolverend giving a little love heart signal or thumbs up to the cameras and a big smile. So she's positive leaving this race then here in Hungary.
She's just be glad to get out of that car.
Yeah, she's been here for over an hour.
Yeah. She's just like, I was promised half an hour. You made me sit in that thing for an hour.
On a hot day.
Yeah, on a very, very hot day.
I think this is actually the hottest W Series we've ever had at, what was it, over 30 degrees?
It is.
29 degrees, because I think it must be.
And it's Saber Cook. She's doing quite well for herself trying to...
14th, yeah.
Yeah, she's like defending quite well because she's being caught. And she's just passed the line and she's got both her wing mirrors still down.
Impressive how she's racing and not losing positions, because it's very disconcerting when you can't see behind you. I keep saying they should put it on the halo. An electronic thing on the halo. I said that in free practice 3 this morning.
They really should.
I stand by it. I do. I really, really do stand by it. It would be way more interesting. This race then passed so far without a safety car, without a red flag, without even so much as a yellow out on the track. I'm surprised it's been quite a calm race, because even at Silverstone we had a late safety car.
Uh-oh. It's like that thing in hospitals.
What? Flat
You
lines?
never say it's quiet.
Oh, it's never quiet in a hospital, yeah.
Yeah, because then everything will happen.
Well, I'm hoping it does.
And that's true.
We need something for the next 7 minutes and 40 seconds, surely.
Yeah, that's a hospital superstition that always comes true.
Is it?
Yeah. Because I'm subscribed to this person on YouTube who works as a doctor, and she's just like, she said,
Sorry,
I
wait.
said it was quiet once.
Radio check, mate.
Hey, just outstanding here, mate. I think pretty good job.
Really good job.
Yeah, Jamie's doing extremely well, and it's a 6.314 gap between them, and it's that. I think basically the top three is basically decided right now.
So she's done what she did in Austria.
Yeah,
Not
she has.
Styria, Austria, the second Austria, where just take the lead and extend. So this is going to be to and fro for the rest of the year, isn't it?
It is. It's going to be just either Chadwick or Powell for the rest of the year. And maybe, like in F1, we'll get the random win from another person.
Yep. Only Perez is the only other driver to win this year.
Yeah.
In Formula One, yeah, it's always been Verstappen.
I'm
or
kind of rooting for
Hamilton.
Sudakova to get that random win.
Abby Eaton's under pressure from Koyama. Koyama looking at the inside turn one. Abby defends the inside line. Meantime, as well, Sabre Cook under pressure from Sarah Moore for Great
Yeah.
Britain.
Though, I'm still very impressed with Cook right now because she's defending really well against, for what she knows, is Finnish. She's probably just going off sounds, which is going to be difficult because it sounds like it's on the opposite side. And that's just impressive. Because look, she's defending quite well going around the outside. And, Lamore just caught a little bit of air going on one of the curbs, so that slowed her down a bit. Though, trying to go around the inside, though that's failed. Though,
There's and Abby Eaton having to defend massively now as well, and Koyama is sticking to her as well. And here we go, look. She's got a lovely run out of turn 8 and 9.
trying to go around the inside.
Turn 12 would be the opportunity after
Yeah.
the next one here. So after this corner, coming up now, downhill in towards the Becky for turn 12. Abby must know that. She has to defend. Koyama's on her. Abby, little bit of a defending.
I'm not completely sure Koyama's going to get through in the next.
No DRS
Maybe
either.
the last lap.
Yeah, no DRS either, actually. So 1 minute 43 lap times, 5 minutes to go, another 4 laps.
It makes it very difficult for the drivers to actually get overtaking because there's no DRS. Though,
We've effectively had a sprint race, by the way, as well.
yeah,
Yeah, so here we go again then. Down towards turn 1.
and I actually really wish that they would put DRS in the W Series cars because then we'd get a lot more overtakes like we do in F1.
Is Koyama looking to the inside? Little bit dangerous there.
Oh, that could have gone very wrong if...
Abby went deep.
could have gone very wrong if
Look at-
Abby had
look at
slowed
this.
down.
Abby's defending the touched.
Contact! And it's caused Koyama to lock up and they go round the outside. And
Abby
it's,
holds it.
that almost contact again. It's the side by side and the wheels go round the corner. And Koyama gets through slightly, though who knows? We've got
Damage for the front wing for
Ooh,
Koyama.
that
Abby,
was bad. Trying to go around the inside, get a place back from Eaton. Oh,
I think that could be a penalty for Koyama. She rammed Eaton off the track. Abby was completely powerless to defend from that one because she got forced off. Look, there's the evidence for you right there.
yeah. and
Koyama with a broken front wing.
that was very
Abby's slow.
unsportsmanlike.
Abby's slow. I think Abby must have some issue. Abby's diffuser must be damaged as well.
Yep, because we can see a replay of this now. Abby's just going round the outside, and then all of a sudden
Defending, yeah.
Koyama goes and just like bumps into her, which causes her to get the lead. And it's
Well, up into
that's
the 12th, yeah.
yeah, that's just locking up. While she's
How did they
doing
not
it.
make... They ran wheels at the exit turn 3 as well.
Yeah, so that's bad, and you can see that it was definitely.
Cracked it, yeah.
Ooh. So it's done more damage to Koyama's car than it did to Abby Eaton's car.
But
Though-
what did it hit, though? Did it hit the rain light, which is attached solidly to the car? Did it hit the diffuser to cause that? By
I'd
that
rather and it hit the rain light.
by that look of the damage, it looked like she hit the back of the rain light onto the cover as well, so it looks to be okay.
I hope it is because we can see
Oh,
a
lock
lock up there from Kimmerleinen.
Kimmerleinen.
So everyone seems to be locking up around turn 12.
That's turn 3.
You said that was turn 12.
That's turn
before.
3. Turn 2 and
Make
3.
up your mind of where everything is.
Turn 2 and turn 3. This is turn 4.
You said
There's a map
Lead
right
into
in front of
12.
us.
a map that doesn't tell me where everyone is. Race incident
Yeah.
involving cars 44 Eaton and 54 Koyama will be investigated after the race.
What?
Good!
No, what? That's an immediate penalty.
Koyama radio.
Your front wing is okay. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
What, into other cars? Keep pushing into other cars?
That's an immediate penalty in my book as well. So, Abby Eaton should be giving that place back now. She forced another driver off the track. That's not allowed either. So that's
Koyama-
look at that side by
Oh.
side. That's Kimalainen trying to go right around the outside of Marta Garcia. Garcia went off the
Ooh.
track. Oh, and she's trying in.
Oh, forcing another driver off the track again. It's a no fault here.
Marta Garcia forcing you off. Kimalainen
Lock
locks
up.
up. This is turn 12 and 13.
This is...
Oh, brilliant on the inside.
Kimalainen's got past Marta Garcia.
Up into 6th position.
Do you know what? You said it's calm here, and then do you know what happens?
Drama. Good. Like it.
So, what you didn't hear from the radio thing is that
Oh, well, they did hear it.
Koyama... Oh, they did?
Yeah.
It's like pushing another driver, like keep pushing, just like
Yeah.
another driver. I don't know what the race engineers want from her.
Marta Garcia closing up again on Emma Kimalainen again down towards turn 2 and 3. Kimalainen's got ahead though and has the advantage. Definitely this one will go down as a Chadwick domination. 8.1
Replay?
seconds ahead.
What are we replaying? Oh, we're replaying right now
yeah.
Garcia and Kimalainen. You see, Kimalainen goes to the inside and then subsequently gets forced off the track slightly by Garcia. Though then, luckily, Kimalainen locks up going on the outside. A tiny little bit of contact with the wheels there, though it's just allowed her to actually get through on Marta Garcia.
So it's closing up. Last 50 seconds, so 2 to go, or depending on where Jamie is on the track. She'll probably cross it with 2 to go.
I'm not sure.
We're looking at the monitor.
I hear a dog bark.
Hey, you can hear a dog. Another 2 laps. Jamie crosses the line.
You could have been 30 seconds behind, Jamie.
Yeah, so Jamie crosses the line with 27 seconds to go. So it's another lap.
And it's
2 laps to go. Wow. I think got the fuel. So it'll be a 19
No.
lap race.
not much.
Oh,
Be like, oh,
143, 611.
jeez. That's the fastest lap of the entire race so far. And it's...
Jamie Chadwick is 8.9 seconds ahead of Alice Powell now. She's just gained another 8/10 in 1 lap.
Right. So the clock ticked down to 0, though obviously we have 2 more laps to go. And if you noticed how it's only Jamie Chadwick getting the fastest lap so far.
Nobody else has been near it today.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I really...
17 cars left. Who do you want to win today, Megan?
Well, I don't know why, though I always kind of want Sidakova to win. I don't know why. Though, I guess I don't really mind between Jamie and Alice right now. So it's good for the championship to have Jamie win this one because then Alice isn't just running away with the title.
Yeah, and the championship, I suppose that's a good thing as well. Jamie Chadwick's dominated this one with 8.9 seconds ahead of Alice Powell, but the championship is going to close up an awful lot more again with another 1-2 between these two.
What? See, is this point same as Formula 1?
Yep, 25 points for the win, so Jamie
So
will be
plus
on more.
25.
Yeah, and she had pole position as well, so it's 30 points.
Plus 25. So far.
29 points in total Jamie will get for this race. 3 for pole.
29 points.
Yeah. It's the last lap.
Okay, so Jamie will get, in consequence, 77 points, and then Powell will get, since it's 18 points there, so it will be, hold on.
Megan working it out as I'll continue. Jamie Chadwick on to her last lap into turn 2 and 3.
Be a 5-point difference between them.
Out. Oh, yes. So it closes down even more.
By 3 points.
Better and better and better. Can't wait for this one. Final lap. That's been made official. And Jamie Chadwick will win her fifth race in W Series. Yeah,
Yeah,
her
5th.
3 in season 1,
And she yet again has the fastest lap.
and dominated just like every other race she's led. Mighty impressive.
She must be very proud right now. Also very, very boiling.
Whatever way you look at it, it's a Brit going for the title in W Series, whether it be Alice Powell, Jamie Chadwick, or even an outside shot from Sarah Moore. Fantastic title run. They're into the last sector now.
Right, so
Right, here we go. Into the last sector.
we have Jamie coming up on, what turn is this?
13,
13. How many turns are there?
14.
14. So we're coming up on a last turn right now, and I think that means that the race is about to be over, and Jamie Chadwick takes the Hungary ring race. She wins this race in Hungary and subsequently gets the lead in the title right now, taking it back from Alice Powell. Alice finishes in second, with Marty coming up into third. And it must be very proud from Jamie right now, because she's won again.
And again, 5th race ever.
Yeah.
More domination.
And leading the title as well. It must be very, very happy for her to have that.
Should we hear?
Yeah?
Yes, Jamie. Great job. Another perfect weekend.
Yes.
Good.
There you go.
Yellow
Thank you.
in sector 1.
Thank you very much, Jay.
Thank you, Formula One. Great weekend. Thank you.
Not to cut across Jamie there, though yellow is in sector 1. I don't know who that is on the grid right now.
They've all taken the flags.
Yeah, so I think someone stopped after.
Yeah.
I want to see who that is.
I think actually they've been told to stop to go to the other paddock down there. Race control.
Turn incident involving cars 7, Kimberline and Marta Garcia under investigation. That's for the wheel touch that happened just after Kimberline's lock-up.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why there's an investigation, because it was a wheel touch, and I think Kimberline also slightly went off the track.
It's over. We don't get to see the podium anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. The W Series have gone off air now. So there is... Oh, we won't get to see the podium. That's a shame.
It is a shame,
All right.
though it's...
May as well, Megan,
Yeah.
talk us through the results. I'll get ready to go off air. Well, actually,
Right.
I'll leave now. You can go through the results and wrap up the show. I'll go over here.
Okay.
But my 2 penneth, great race from Jamie, great race from Alice. Another 1-2, and it's gonna be between them for the title for sure.
Who's your driver of the day?
Driver of the day. I'm going to go for Jamie Chadwick. 10 seconds ahead of Alice Powell at the line. Impressive. Jamie's the driver of the day. Right, I'll see you later. Bye.
Right, so just saying, my driver of the day, it would be Jamie, though I'm very impressed from Sabre Cook right now with her ability to defend without even mirrors. So I'm going to choose Sabre Cook. Also, she's managed to get far up on the race, which is unusual for her, and that's without 2 wing mirrors, so that's good. Anyway, first was Jamie Chadwick, taking the win of the race. Second, Alice Powell. Third, Marty. Fourth, Sidakova. Fifth, Visser. Sixth, Kimmerleinen. Seventh, Marta Garcia. Then 8th, Belen Garcia. 9th, Bruno Tomaselli. 10th is Jess Hawkins. 11th, Argan. 12th, Koyama. 13th, Eaton. 14th, Cook. 15th, Moore. 16th, Vicky Perier. 17th, Caitlin Wood making her debut. And then out and in 18th is Fabian Volvand. And now we're going to have a 4-week break, and we will be rejoining W Series in Spa, which is going to be quite interesting since the track layout has proved quite difficult for many people, and it's always proved to be an exciting race. So, thank you for watching. Join us again in Spa in 4 weeks' time. Goodbye.